Hello and welcome to GBR. Today you find us racing with the guys from the MIC in the GT3 World Series, Season 5, Round 8 for the League 1 guys. And as you can see, we are at Willow Springs, the America's original road racing circuit. Not too sure about that. I'm not a massive fan. But, by the by, 10 minutes of qualifying passed. For a sprint race here, and Dark Clark in the Ferrari has put it on pole. In second place is Hirokram in the Ford. Third place we have Fubuki in the Lexus, good qualifying there for Fubuki. In fourth place we have Leeds in the Ferrari. In fifth we have JRC in a Ferrari. Getting quite a theme for this series, it seems. In sixth place we have Judge in a Ferrari, and seventh place we have Midnight, you guessed it, in a Ferrari. In eighth place we have P. Gibb in the Renault. Ninth place we have Martin R in the Lexus. 10th we've got Golden Brownie in the VW Beetle. In 11th we have Donkey Chong in the Corvette. 12th place we've got Brucey in the Jag. I've just noticed the bunny on the left. And in 13th we have Fat Pickles in the Jag as well. So 13 drivers for this round, and we shall jump to the front for the start of this one. As I say, sprint race, round 8, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. As a long hold there on the line. Looks like no one got a jump start, which is good, but the Ford there slow off the line. It's going to allow Dark Clark to clear off into turn 1. Does everyone make it through? Bit of dust being kicked up there from everyone, but everyone seems to get through cleanly through the first corner. See this track, you go wide and you might as well say hello to the fans that are a mile off from the track side. But Dark Clark there leads the way just ahead of Leeds. Here I come there in third, so he's only lost one space off the start. Fubuki there in fourth place, being hounded by JRC and Judge, and it looked like someone went off wide there. Nope, wrong track map. Everyone seems to be going around nicely. So yeah, JRC there in 5th place, just ahead of Midnight in 6th, Judge there in 7th place. Golden Brownie kind of leads the rest of the pack that isn't Ferrari. Pretty much on there. You've got the Lexus and the Ford up front. Martin R in 9th, get Brucey right behind him. P. Gibb there on the outside in 11th. Last corner is always a little bit tricky, trying to make it through. P. Gibb there on the outside, sticks it round there, does lose a few paces though, being on the outside around that last corner. Drops to the back of the pack for the moment. Obviously soft tyres being used for this race, so do expect potentially a pit stop from everyone, because the tyre weight is quite harsh here with the long sweeping right handers. But Dark Clark there already trying to put out a lead over Leeds after just one lap. Hirokram there looks like he's holding up Fubuki at the moment, and obviously when we get through the last couple of twisty sections and onto the back straight, that'll be when Hirokram will just pull away a little bit from Fubuki. JRC there with Midnight still right up behind him at the minute. Looks like they're trying to settle in and try and just keep up with Fubuki for the time being. Judge there just off the back of Midnight. Golden Brownie there and Martin R very close coming into this final corner. Martin R, is he going to have a look up the inside? Looks like he is. Looks like he's going to get that move done. Oh, there's a slight tap there between Martin R and Golden Brownie, but Golden Brownie drops off the track on the exit of the last corner. Brucey there, is he going to have a pop at getting past Golden Brownie? He does have a look, but just slips in behind. into turn 1. Donkey Chong there in 11th place. Stop behind these two. The Corvette good in a straight line, but does struggle, I think, through the corners. Not has got much downforce as some of the other cars. Fat Pickles in 12th. P-Gib in 13th. Yeah, Dark Clark, he's just pulling away a little bit from Leeds at the moment. What was the lap time? 17.6, 12.1. Yeah, so he's broken the slipstream, has Clark over Leeds for the moment. Here Cram in 3rd place. He's just pulled a tiniest bit of gap, a couple of car lengths over Fubuki in the last. Since the last time we were with them, 2 tenths faster the last time around as well. So yeah, just trying to break Fubuki at the moment. So it's the last corner that is probably, I would say, the trickiest on the course. Midnight there in 6th. He's just dropped off the rear end of JRC's and into the clutches of Judge if he's not careful. Martin R in 8th place. But you see there, he's got past Golden Brownie, and so has Donkey Chong. Martin R has got a wiggle off coming out of turn 1. It's going to give him dirty tyres. But luckily he's not using the right hand side tyres for this corner. All the weight's going to be on that left hand side of the car as we go through turn 2. I'm trying to keep the head night on up ahead. We'll see a bit of action here at the back of the pack for these guys at the moment. Bit of dust being kicked up left, right and centre from these guys, but Golden Brownie just ducked in behind Donkey Chong. Fat Pickles there in 12th place. P-Gib not too far behind, so everyone's still fairly close to one another currently. As you can see there at the bottom left, that tyre wear for even Dark Clark starting to show quite badly, and we've only done 4 laps. We've been at 1 minute 12. You're going to be looking at about 18 or so laps for this race. So I think everyone's going to be showing a bit of tyre wear. Everyone they're doing quite well on the tyre wear. Quite a bit less than Leeds and Dark Clark in front. Buki there in 4th place, doing fairly okay as well on the tyres. So yeah, do expect pit stops, I would think. Be about lap 9-10. Probably trying to split the race in half. See there, his tyre wear is looking a little bit worse than a few of the others around him. Maybe he hasn't moved his brake balance in the car. All kind of just going around nicely at the moment. Obviously, gap between Judge and Martin R is probably the biggest gap in the mid pack. Focusing on Dark Clark and Leeds. Pretty there, not too far behind Martin R as well. Donkey Chong in 10th. We've got Fat Pickles and Golden Brownie right behind him, coming into the last corner. Fat Pickles goes for the move early into the last corner. He's going to clear Donkey Chong coming into the last part of this final corner, second apex or whatever you want to call it. So Fat Pickles now up to 10th place. He's got his Jaguar counterpart in 9th place, just ahead of him. See if he can try and catch up to the rear end of Brucey. A little bit of dust there being kicked up from one of the cars in front. As we went to that camera shot, it looks like Fat Pickles hasn't been able to. I know he has gained a little bit on Donkey Chong. Ooh, Donkey. How's the rejoin? Not good. Not good there from Donkey. Does hit P-Gib off into the. It is grass. It's just a very hot country, so yeah, the grass is pretty dead. P-Gib there gets back on track. Donkey Chong hasn't waited for P-Gib. He did slow down, but he hasn't let him past, so I'm not too sure what the stewards will say about that one. But Dark Clark there, he is one thing away from Leeds at the moment. See how far he is ahead of Leeds when he crosses the line. About 3 seconds, maybe up to 3 seconds between Dark Clark and Leeds currently. He'll come in 3rd place. Better tyre wear, so he might try and go an extra lap to have a better chance later on in the race. Sabuki there. Looks like he's really suffering with that front left tyre. See all the other tyres pretty much there for the ride at this track. It's the front left that's really taken a pounding. JRC there, pretty much the same tyre wear on that front left. Sabuki in front. Midnight there, he's got a little bit better tyre wear. Judge seems to have slipped up to the rear end of Midnight now. It's making it nearly a three-way fight for 5th place. So Midnight just struggling with tyres. No, he's got actually better tyres than Judge, so maybe just a bad lap. And Judge has been able to just catch up that little bit. Martin are there a little bit on his own in 8th place. He's got Brucey not too far behind. He's just in around the slipstream range. Golden Brownie 10th, Fat Pickles in 11th, P-Gib. He has got in front of Donkey Chong, so Donkey did let him go. Oh no, Donkey came into the pit. So that'll be how P-Gib got in front of Donkey, but yeah, I'm not too sure if he let him pass before he came in the pit. But Judge, he's come into the pit now. He obviously didn't want to be stuck in the dirty air of Midnight. It's a couple of clear laps to try and potentially undercut Midnight. We'll see when everyone's come in and where everyone is then back on track. But yeah, looks like Dark Clark's tyres probably only going to be good for another couple of laps, I would think. But we're on lap 8 and they've got about 25% left on that front left lead there. Looks like he's been caught a little bit by Hirokram on this lap. The last lap they believed was only a 10th slower. Before they were pretty much the same. So yeah, Lee seems to be struggling a little bit, seems with that tyre wear as we come to the middle part of this race so far. Yeah, Lee's went out a little bit by, what was the lap time left? Leeds 13.8, 13.8, a couple of attempts. Luki, JRC, Martin have all come into the pit. Who else is coming in? Golden Brownie's going round. Fat Pickles has come in as well. It's quite a short pit as well, so it's going to be hard to exactly keep up with everyone. But see if Donkey Kong coming in early is going to potentially leapfrog anyone. I don't think he's going to. Fat Pickles there, you can just see going into turn 1. Keeps ahead of Donkey at the moment. Martin, he's been into the pits, come out in 11th. JRC into 9th, who has been jumped by Judge. So Judge was behind Midnight and JRC. So once Midnight pits, I would feel that he's going to drop behind, even probably further behind JRC. Maybe the end of this lap. I did say around lap 9-10. So if you guys getting a little bit earlier than I thought they would. But Bruce, obviously, the top 6 haven't pitted. Dark Clark, he's coming to the pit now. So I'd expect Leeds and Hirokram doing Midnight. He's going to go around for one more by the looks of it. Brucey, he's coming into the pit. Golden Brownie, Brucey right up behind him, but Golden Brownie peels off into the pits as well. So, yeah, at the moment, it's all a bit up and down with people pitting. Not knowing, yeah, Leeds has just come out in front of Hirokram still, so fresh tyres, no fuel. Fuel shouldn't really be an issue in this one, but Dark Cloud going too far behind Midnight, so Midnight is nearly a pit stop behind, and he's always run it out wide and jumped himself into the barrier, waving to his fans as he does so. But that's going to drop him down quite a few places now. Seeing that he's still got to pit, he's dropped himself down to, looks like he's going to be 8th position. So he'll probably be battling with Donkey Chong, I think, when he comes out of the pit, will Midnight. P-Gib that in 9th, just ahead of Brucey. So P-Gib's had a good, no, P-Gib's not. P-Gib pitted? Yeah, P-Gib pitted lap 6. Oh, okay, so he pitted early. Probably just trying to do that undercut and trying to make them tyres last to the end of this race. Golden Brownie 11th, Flat Pickles in 12th, Donkey there in 13th. Does Midnight come in this time round? Yes, he does. So we'll see where Midnight comes out, and then that will be everyone back in line. So I'll go through where everyone is with 7 minutes left of this race to go. Dark Clark in first place, leads in second. In hot pursuit we've got Herocrat, Fubuki, Judge and JRC in sixth. Martin are there, a bit of a gap behind in seventh. P-Gib in eighth. Brucey in ninth, not too far behind. Golden Brownie in 10th. He's got Fat Pickles hot on his heels in 11th. Donkey Chong there in 12th, and Midnight, he's come out of the pits in 13th, not too far behind Donkey Chong, so maybe then fresh tyres. Look how much Donkey Chong's worn out on that front left. Will that make another 7 minutes or 6.5 minutes now? Who knows? I'll jump to the front because this is where the action's kind of ramping up now between these 5 drivers. Obviously Dark Clark there, about 6 or 7 seconds. Oh, Leeds has won out wide on the exit of the last corner. That's going to allow Hirogram to slip through into second place. You don't have to ask Hirogram twice to take a position away from you. He's going to have dirty tyres. He's going to just get in front of Fubuki in the entry to turn 1. Fubuki there. He's going to try and go up the inside. No, he can't get it turned in early enough. Leeds just covers it off. Obviously, Leeds is going to have dirty tyres for a couple of corners after running off wide there at the last corner. So it looks like that's going to just allow Hirogram to pull away, but it looked like Fubuki got in a bit hot there into turn 3. Just going down this little hill. A bit of kick up of dust from Hirogram. All these drivers behind him, obviously that's going to phase them. They all know where they're going on the track. Judge there, he's really gotten himself into position potentially to try and have a push on Fubuki. Fubuki's looking like he's going to go for the move. Is he in towards the last corner? No, he's not. He's going to try and just keep it there, get the drive out. Leads one's out wide again, cuts off the nose of Fubuki. Fubuki gets the throttle down, doesn't let off, and slips himself into third place now. So 2 mistakes there from Leeds in 2 laps has lost him from second down to 4th place. And Judge and JRC are just sat there behind wondering where the hell they can get past Leeds now. If he's going to make that mistake again, then they've got a good chance of potentially moving up a position or 2. Just have a quick look at everyone else. Brucey seems to have just dropped off the back. Oh, Martin Golden Brownie still got Fat Pickles. Midnight's caught up to Donkey Chong, and looks like he just drive around the outside. Oh, Donkey, let's just jump on the chase cam. This would be the difference between the fresh tyres and the half-worn tyres. Midnight there, just driven around the outside of Donkey, and Donkey's gone off into... Where's Donkey gone now? Where is he? He's over here, sliding back onto track. Clearly not enjoying that second corner. Looks like he has just retired to the pits as well. Maybe a damage to his emotions for that one. But Fubuki there in third. Is he going to try and catch up to the rear end of Fubuki at 12.9 and 12.7? So Fubuki is caught up 2 tenths on Hirogram. 2 seconds, he'd be in front of him, that's for sure. But yeah, 2 tenths on that lap to Hirogram. Hirogram's got better tyres, but I think Hirogram's probably just going to consolidate this second position. I think Dark Clark's a bit too far ahead at the moment to try and make a late race charge. He's about 7 seconds or so ahead at the moment. We're nearly about 4 laps or so left. Really don't see that happening with how quick this lap is. Leeds there in 4th place. Ooh, what's happened? JRC, where have you gone? Back down to 12th place. Must have had a incident. Yeah, lap 13, 1:37. So he lost what, 24 seconds in that lap. He was right behind Judge, battling for this 4th place between him. Johnson leads. Battling to not finish last in this one. Martin Arthur, he's still got got a bit of a gap to Brucey. Brucey looks like he's getting caught a little bit by Golden Brownie. No, the second difference now, yeah, so about the same really, I'd say. This looks closer when you've not watched him for a bit. That Pickles in Midnight up to 10th place, just ahead of P-Gib there in 11th. And JRC, he's come into the pit. Oh, I know what JRC's doing. He's going for that fastest lap. He's got to beat Dark Clark's 1 minute 11.672. Fubuki there, he's not been able to keep up with Hirocam. He's just set his fastest lap of the race of a 12.6. So Hirocam's not giving up the fight to Dark Clark, but Dark Clark's 12.9. So yeah, his last 2 laps they've pretty much matched 12.6, 12.9, and 12.6 and 12.9, just the opposite way around. So yeah. Probably is just looking to consolidate that second position. Fubuki there in 3rd place. He's got leads chasing down on him by the looks of it. So I've had a mistake on this lap, I believe, from Fubuki. We've got what? Just over a minute 20 to go. So we're going to get to lap 18 by the looks of it from these guys. I don't think we're going to get to lap 19 for sure. Running it out very wide there, mid part of turn 2. Lucky to keep it on the track there. Looked like he's riding right on the white line. Any further over, and he'd have been saying hello to his fans on the exit of turn 2, or they Donkey Chong's fans, because he's gone to see them twice in this race. But leaves there. Ooh, looking racy, running it onto the dirt on the exit of turn 4. I'm going turn 4, could be turn 5, could be turn 3, who knows, it's an American track, they come up with whatever they want to. But these there chucking up the inside there of Fubuki into this last corner. Just can't seem to have the grip to pull that move off, so gonna have to try and get a good drive out here if he's going to try and put pressure on Fubuki into turn 1. Doesn't look like he's close enough at the moment to do that. As we'll come on to the final lap for these guys. Martin R, is he going to get on to another lap? Yes, he will. But it looks like Brucey's going to finish there in 7th place. Golden Brownie finishes in 8th. Fat Pickles in 9th. Midnight in 10th. P-Gib in 11th. I will go back to the front because I have seen a change for 3rd. And it looks like Jersey's going to come home in 12th place. Don't think he's going to get that fastest lap. Running out wide there. Yeah, a couple of attempts off. But yeah, I'll jump back to here. Because I did see a change not long after the race had finished. Fubuki there. He's got leads running around the outside of him. We know Fubuki was wide on the last time round, but Leeds has been able to get that move done. Coming in pretty much to turn 2, obviously Fubuki had to probably let off a little bit to not run Leeds off the track, and that's just allowed Leeds. He's got a little bit fresher tyres than Fubuki, and Judge has just sat there just waiting for these two to potentially have a little coming together, and he'll sneak a little cheeky podium. But we've really only got one more corner to go. Judge is looking this way and that, so it looks like he's going to try and make a move on Fubuki in front of him, maybe into this final corner. But out of the final corner comes Dark Clark down towards the start finish line, flashing the headlights, running it off the track, getting dirt on his tyres. He wins the race. Hirocam's going to come across in 2nd place. Leads with a great move there on Fubuki on that last lap, claims 3rd. Fubuki just finishes ahead of Judge for 4th and 5th, and then Martin R is going to come home in 6th place. That's it for this one. Until next time, thank you all so much for watching. Hit that like button on the way out, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.